2 H's.
Yep.
I don't know. I've never had one in my life, so I couldn't tell you, whether that would be good or bad. So you're gonna have to do all that,
Oh.
I'll live vicariously through your lips, so to speak. Pause. Yeah, we're just gonna start this shit live.
The only time I caught the Holy Ghost was when I was in church drinking.
Like, they're two dumb dudes. Welcome to the latest episode of Sarath and Chris's Movie Therapy Podcast. So I got a question for you, Chris. Why you dressed like a cat burglar, but like you ever seen those cat burglars that like they'll dress in all black, but then they always wear some shit that you can clearly identify them with?
Like the blue hat.
Yeah, you got the Patriots hat. I'm like, he did dress in all black, but then they'll wear like, Chicago Bulls hat or some Jordans and shit like that. Like,
Well, truth be told, I was going to actually do it in my tank tops that I was wearing, but I realized I got some battle scars that I can't show.
wait, what? I don't know if you can show them, but you can talk about them. What the fuck happened?
Battle scars, man. Battle scars. That's all I'm gonna say. Looked like somebody been sitting there just throwing softballs at me for target practice.
That happened to me last time when I went and got cupping done.
Yeah.
And that shit looked like I just stood there and they took one of them fucking them guns that shoot out baseballs and just shot me back, man.
Yeah, and I looked at Chelsea. What the hell happened to you? And then you told me what happened. I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm motherfucker. I look like fucking like them polka dots on dusty roads and shit.
Hell yeah.
Have you ever seen coining?
Coining? No.
Yeah, Cambodians do. I don't know. Maybe other Asians do too. I know for a fact Cambodians do that shit. But when you're sick, my mom used to do this when I was younger. When you're sick, they take the petroleum jelly, and if you're lucky, they use a quarter. If you're unlucky, they'll use like a fucking nickel because that shit is thick. And you rub it on the skin, and you take the coin and just rub that motherfucker until they tell you you turn fucking like you.
What the hell is that supposed to do?
I don't know. They say it's supposed to. I don't know what they're supposed to do. I know, like, for a fact that they, you know how like when you get overheated when you're sick.
Yeah.
It almost like making vents. Like it cooled my body down.
Seriously?
Yeah, but I don't know what Cambodians say it does, but for me, it almost felt like it was just like letting out some bad juju, but also letting out some fucking just the heat in your body so it cools you down.
Petroleum jelly in a quarter. Interesting.
Yeah, you rub that shit till you get red as fuck. You're gonna be hard on you because you can't see it, but just keep going, man.
You'd be able to see it.
My dad would get that done. He'd get that shit all over his body. He looked like a tiger.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy as hell.
I gotta send you some pictures. You see that shit, you can be like, yo, what the fuck? Look like my mom beat the fuck out my dad.
He probably did. Yeah. She's like 2 feet taller than him.
I know. Every time. You're like, nah, he's the man of the house, but then my mom can just look down on him.
That shit is hilarious.
With that being said, welcome to the latest episode of Sarath and Chris's Movie Therapy Podcast. It's your boy Sarath, aka Makazi.
And your boy Chris Brown, aka Red Fort Delta. How's everybody doing up there?
Well, speaking of things that come from Asian countries, that's a nice segue going into this movie because we dealing with some foreign films right now. And venture to say, this movie kind of encapsulates what a Korean film is like.
Well, that and it was a Netflix original too.
Yeah.
So for Netflix to do an original movie in another language,
yeah,
I thought was interesting.
But it's like the thing is like when I try to explain to people like, hey, what's a Korean film like? What's the feel of a good Korean film? Like, it's hard to explain sometimes. And one way I try to explain it is, sometimes the good guy don't win, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing with this movie. Like, I feel like with the ending, it's not really clear who's the good guy, who's the bad guy, who's what.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll get into it because it was a good movie. I'll give it to you. I hated the fact I had to read through it because I felt like the words moving too fast to read to keep up with the scene.
Yeah.
But because I had to actually rewind a lot, make sure I didn't miss some shit.
Yeah.
But it was a good movie.
All right, so you liked the movie?
I did. I liked it.
Okay, so what was it about the movie that you liked? Because again, there's a specific type of feel to Korean movies that I'm curious to see, if you felt it.
Me, I'm kind of like habitual. Like it, like
nah, you a bitch. You ain't. I don't know
nah,
what a bitch.
it's use a bitch. Nah, the way you know me, for me, it's more about the story, and I like the way this one unfolded. I like the surprise element to it. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
Um, almost the same as when we watched Nothing to Lose or Nothing to Hide.
Yeah.
The surprise elements is just like, to me, that's what makes the movie the shit you never see coming, and you're suddenly like, holy fuck. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Well, okay. So, I mean, for those listening, the movie we're talking about is Forgotten.
mm-hmm.
Netflix. And I will say, yeah, the surprise elements. I didn't know what this movie was like about. I had heard about it. Something
Mm-hmm.
about it was a guy whose brother disappeared or got kidnapped, and then he comes back, days later or weeks later, and all of a sudden he realizes something's off about his brother, and he's like, "Oh no, that ain't my brother." That's the
Mm,
gist of what I knew about the movie. But
gotcha.
the surprise elements, the twists and turns,
Mm-hmm.
it would took me on a wild ride.
Yeah, definitely.
Like you watch it, you think it's one kind of movie, then it turns into another kind of movie, then it turns
Mm-hmm.
into another kind of movie. Then by
Yeah,
the end of it, you're like, man, like this just it really just took me on like a roller coaster of emotions.
yeah,
Because one minute you feel bad for the dude, one minute you're scared, next minute you feel bad for another dude, and by the end I was like, man, like I don't know who, I really don't know who to root for in that moment.
yeah,
Because like who's at fault, who's not. It's bro, yeah.
yeah. Yeah. A good movie though. So I take it you like the two.
Oh, very much so. So
Yeah.
it reminds me. This is a movie called I Saw the Devil,
Mm-hmm.
and it stars Byung Hun Lee, who played Storm Shadow in GI Joe.
Okay.
Played him, and then it also had the dude from I want to say Old Boy, but the Korean version of Old Boy.
Okay, gotcha.
But in that movie, the dude from Old Boy is a serial killer. He's going out, he's killing people, whatever. And one snowy night, he happens to kill uh, the wife of a detective.
Oh yeah, you're talking about this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then the detective gets nutty and then goes out searching for this dude, and he would catch him, and then torture him till like an inch of his life, and then he would release him and let him heal. And when he would
Mm-hmm.
heal up, he'd go back out, catch him again, do the same shit, and it just kept on being a cycle.
Mm.
But then, spoiler, it gets to a point where all of a sudden you realize the dude that was killing people because him and his friend, or I think more his friend than him,
Mm.
had developed a taste for human flesh.
Mm.
He was cannibalizing all these people that it was killing.
Gotcha.
So it's one of those weird things that I think I don't remember, but I think something was owed or whatever. So like now you kind of feel bad for the dude who was the serial killer.
Mm.
You know?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before we dive into this film, as always, per this pod, Christopher Brown,
Yes,
what you
indeed.
drinking?
Today, as per usual, yeah, Daniel. You
Okay.
know, I'm always gonna do that.
New bottle.
Stay true to the game.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna try a Heineken Silver.
Okay. Now, why the Heineken Silver? Asians love themselves some Heinekens. I've never had one in my life, but
Because I actually like the Heineken alcohol free.
yep.
The regular Heineken is not really a favorite. So
Yep.
I'm trying to see if this is like a good middle blend. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
So the silver has alcohol in it,
yeah,
like a
4%.
light.
You, you can say that.
Okay. Well,
So I mean, now give it a shot, see what happens.
I don't know. I just know in Cambodian household, you just go there and like a lot of times you just see Hennessy and Heineken. Just it.
Yeah.
Two H's.
Yep.
I don't know. I've never had one in my life, so I couldn't tell you, whether that would be good or bad. So you're gonna have to do all that.
Oh.
I live vicariously through your lips, so to speak. Pause.
The shit you say sometimes, man.
uh, guys,
Oh gosh.
your filter don't work.
Look, even when you sent me that picture the other day, you eating the corn. Even when you said after that, I was like, this guy.
You could, yeah, because you was like, oh, where's the mayonnaise and thing? In my mouth, Paul.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
All right, so
What about you? What you got?
I am busting out a new bottle today. It's new for the pod, but I've already dabbled in it. But this is called Castle and Key Bourbon.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like the bottle.
Yeah. I feel like sometimes that's what I do. When a company takes time to create like a specific bottle or a look, a lot of times when I'm trying something new, it's kind of how I judge it or how I pick my new ones that I'm going to try, unless someone recommends it. But after that, I have my trusty little Friendly's cup.
Holy shit.
Which is, and the Friendly's cup is filled with coffee, some black coffee. Because
really,
in the black coffee, I am going to pour some
dark chocolate coffee.
Dark chocolate coffee sipping cream, the moonshine.
Oh, we're supposed to put that in the girl's belly button. Look it up.
No. I don't know. You might mix it up, bro. After you done some stuff, you might not be sure if that's sipping cream in there.
Get your aim right. That's all.
Like this one ain't as tart as the last one. What happened?
Man,
remember we bought this before, and like you went through it in like I don't know a day.
I don't know if I had that one. I know I had one, but I don't know if it was the dark chocolate one.
It was like I think it was the dark chocolate coffee or maybe the mocha.
It was definitely a coffee one, but I don't think it was a dark chocolate one.
Yeah. But yeah, I just drink this on ice for dessert, but today I'm gonna add it to my coffee as cream.
That's what you're supposed to do. That's what I did. That's why I went through it in a day.
Bro, I like having this stuff around for Black Friday. Because if you're going out Black Friday morning and you're waiting in lines, just pour that in your coffee.
Look, I'm black enough. I don't need Black Fridays. I just go out on Fridays.
You good now. Listen, Black Friday sales at Dollar Tree ain't all that great. So, you don't have much to select around you.
There's a sale every day at Dollar Tree. Oh, shit.
All right, let's fire up these drinks and get to this movie because we got to have some discussions here.
Indeed.
I gotta see where you land on some of the things that happened in this film.
Okay.
Ooh, that was a nice sound. This is a nice heavy cork.
Mm.
All these the little elements. I'm telling you, if we ever came up with our own liquor, I think I would spend a decent amount of time trying to design the bottle to really, reflect our personality.
Oh, definitely. I don't even know what that would be, but that would be dope.
Well, for you, I mean, in your sense, we use like, black glass because it's representative of you. Really? Actually, you think a dark glass would affect the alcohol any? Like in a good way, like keep it away the sun out of it?
I feel like yes and no, because if it's a liquor, some people only drink lights, people only drink dark, some people drink whatever. So if the glass is dark, they can't tell what's in there.
Yeah, but I mean, it'd be one of those alcohols where like you kind of gotta know somebody to know like somebody recommends it. You don't just go out and try it willy-nilly. Or if you're adventurous, you do. But you ever had that? You ever had an alcohol that you just like you don't really see it promoted. You hear about it.
Yeah, I have. You right over there?
Yeah, I'm just I was bumping the mic, so I'm trying to pour this.
Literally having trouble. Something's clearly wrong with you. Know that you've been hanging around Theo Vaughn too long.
Well, I'm out here black body in it.
Oh man. Hell yeah.
All I'm thinking about is that thing I sent you the other day about Harriet Tubman.
Oh my God. Oh no. I had when you sent me that text, I literally burst out laughing. The people I was around was like, "What's wrong with you?" Okay, I said, "Look, I'm about to show you a text my best friend just sent me, but before I do, I got to show you this picture of this person." And I showed the picture, and then let her read the text, and they all just started laughing, like, "Okay, she better not ever run for office."
That's what I said. I was like, "You better not run in politics and shit." I should gonna come back and haunt you. I'm like, well, I guess. I'm like, don't you just need the outfit? clearly they were trying to go for authentic, an authentic story. But man,
yeah.
All right. Well, cheers, brother.
Yes, indeed. Cheers.
Shit is smooth as fuck. Mm. I like that. All right. So, The Forgotten. So this Forgotten clearly follows along the lines of a lot of Korean movies where, the idea of morals kind of gets muddled because you're really playing with, what is justice in a sense. You got people who, are clearly in a certain, frame of mind. So they do some things in order to achieve whatever they need to achieve. But those things can be of the, shady moral, practices.
Yeah.
I mean, first off, this movie starts off and they moving into this house. You know what I thought was kind of odd when they was moving to the house? Because the way they were interacting, I was like, wouldn't this story be better told if, again, mind you, I think the story is about a brother losing a brother, like getting kidnapped. I was watching, I'm like, wouldn't this story be better if the kids were like 12 years old?
No, I think it was good the way it was.
No. Oh. This is going into it. Me going into it thinking it's a story about, a brother getting kidnapped and then coming back, weeks later and realizing it's not my brother.
Yes.
The way they were interacting, the way they were, lived in the house with their parents and shit like that. You would have thought it was like kids or preteens, but these motherfuckers looked like they was like 35.
Yeah. But I guess they had to make themselves. Well, you got to think about it. Once the story unfolds,
what? That's that dark chocolate.
Yeah.
Coffee.
Well, yeah, you got to mix the coffee. Sure, it tastes amazing.
Yep. But after the story unfolds,
yeah, you got to understand that the person playing the older brother is actually younger.
Yeah,
they're at least 15 years younger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
but it's not just that. Like, okay, so before you find that kind of stuff out, right? If you're just watching a movie aesthetically, you watch two, middle-aged, clearly who look at least 25, moving into a house, and not only are they sharing a bedroom,
yeah,
but these motherfuckers are sleeping on twin beds. I was like,
I thought the same thing, but I thought that was more like just for like Korean culture. Because I mean, I don't know how they live over there. I mean, I've been there, but
yeah, I mean, true.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
They sleep on the floor, so I don't know what they do in Korea.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, like, them sharing the room.
You lived in Korea. How do you not know what Korean culture is?
That's what I say. I mean, but I ain't really been in many houses. Only been in like 2.
Yeah.
And
they have big beds? Why your lip quiver like that?
Because I'm trying to say something without saying it. I was exploring.
Shit. You know what's funny is for some reason I feel like, okay, okay, so with the people we know, right? Usually whenever I talk to someone, they're like, hey, this would be really cool. This would be really cool. And I'll be, yeah, I actually know a guy that can help us out with that. I just have I just know a lot of people.
Well, yeah, you travel a lot. I mean, what you do, so yeah.
But in your case, whenever I'm like, yeah, that's a crazy situation to be in, you're like, yo, actually, Chris has been in that situation. And I just think it's fucking funny that, like, any wild situation I can think of, like, you know what, I'm pretty sure that's a, Saturday night for Chris.
Look, I'm still stuck on the last question you asked me. Like, if my body turned up somewhere, where would be an unexpected place that people would be like, how did Chris get here? Yeah. And I still can't figure out what would be like totally out the ordinary. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, because I mean, the vegetable aisle at the store, you like vegetables,
Yeah.
Maybe chili cook-off. they found your body at a chili cook-off.
I told you it would probably be something dealing with chili. That was my first answer. Yeah. You know, Chris wasn't supposed to be here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, his body turned up. He was, standing, he was like second in line at a chili cook-off. Like, nah, that wouldn't.
Like Chris at it, like, hold on. First of all, at the chili cook-off and then in line too. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that ain't him. That's a fucking doppelganger.
Oh man.
All right. So this family moves into this house.
Mm-hmm.
It was spooky ass looking house to begin with, and they had a room that says "Do not go in," or they say the owner left some other stuff in there, and they said, just don't go in there. He'll come back in a month to grab it.
Yeah.
First of all, are you allowing that to happen in your house that you just bought?
It'd have to be a really, really, really good deal, or the person. Yeah. But if this is just like I'm buying a house and, hey, just don't go in this room. I'll be back in to get it. Yeah. Nah, I want to know why. What's in here?
Exactly. I'd be like, nah, that's Let
me find you.
It turns out, in my situation, some shit would be in there where all of a sudden cops show up a week later.
Exactly. Coming there, harvesting bodies and shit that you don't know nothing about. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know if I don't think I'd let that fly.
Yeah.
And like I said, unless I really, really knew the person and they just like, yeah, this room's closed off. I got my belongings here. I'll be back to get them in a couple weeks. All right, cool, no problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, they're sitting there, and then all of a sudden the younger brother, quotations, is having like bad dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The dream where he had some shit and then the girl came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Did that make you jump? Be honest. What the fuck was that noise?
I just cleared my throat.
That shit sounded gross, bro.
It
sounded like a fucking dishwasher, the fucking trash compactor was turning off.
Hey man, weather's changing drastically over here. You know what I'm saying? I got the AC on in the daytime and the heat on at night. It's terrible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I can't, that part I'm not gonna say made me jump because I really honestly don't remember. But there was one part that I was like, holy shit, you know what I'm saying?
Well, because what was happening was like the little brother was hearing noises in that room that they told no one to fucking go in.
Yeah.
And so if I didn't kind of know the story a little bit going into it, I would have thought this is a movie about a fucking haunted house.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. So I'm watching this. He hears these noises, and all of a sudden that shit happens. I'm thinking this is a horror movie.
Yeah.
Right. Mind you, I watched this on a plane. When that shit happened, I swear to God, when that shit happened, I literally jumped out my seat. I was like, oh shit. That dude next to me, I was like, yo, my bad.
Oh man.
But I mean, yeah, so this is one of the things where I'm talking about. Like, this movie kind of like changed direction a lot because at this point in the movie, I thought we were dealing with some kind of like haunted house situation.
Yeah. Because even when he's standing when they're moving in, and he's like, something about it seems very familiar. Like I've been here before, but I know I haven't. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, that's interesting. You know what I'm saying? But
what would you do if you started hearing noises out of a room that the previous owner said, hey, don't go in there. I'll be back in a month.
I'd be freaked the fuck out.
No, I get it because everybody would. But what would you do in that situation? Would you go in and investigate, or would you be just all right? Let me just stay the course, and this will be back here in a month.
I definitely would investigate. After a couple of days, like, okay, something's going on. I keep hearing shit, whatever. I definitely would look into it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way you'll be hearing bumps in the night and shit, and it's coming from this room across the hall, and you clearly know it is.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta sleep there. Nah.
Yeah.
I'll definitely look into it.
Yeah. First of all, I'm 25 years old on a twin bed. Like, I'm already uncomfortable. So the fact that this crazy shit's happening across the hallway. I don't know. I've this girl I used to date who lived. Actually, no, I dated her when we were hanging out. But the girl that I used to date who lived in New Hampshire, her house was haunted because it was built in the fucking 1800s. And like she used to say that, like, she would be sleeping and like she would hear voices and see someone walking across the hallway,
the
house, and I'd be like, I mean, walking across the hallway to her room, and I'd just be like, yo, like, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what to tell you, but if I hear some shit that I know is not supposed to be there, like, I'm sorry. I'm not standing there. Matter of fact, there was a one time, me and Saran, mind you, we used to watch Ghost Adventures all the time. And there was one night where we were sitting there and we could clearly hear a girl screaming. Clearly, the both of us heard it. And it sounded like it was coming from outside the house, but right next to the house. Mind you, we were watching Ghost Adventures at the time. So about maybe 3 or 4 times that night, we both got up and went around the house with flashlights, looking around, trying to figure out what the fuck was going on. And then the next day, we got up, we saw Sarin and, his wife at the time. And we asked her, yo, was Michaela like talking in her sleep last night or whatever? They're like, no, she was good. So the both of us were like, yo, what the fuck was going on last night? Because it wasn't just like that we were hearing noises. It was loud enough that we were investigating the shit.
That's interesting.
You ever had that shit happen?
But I want to say I shared this story with you before. I'm not necessarily hearing stuff. The house we had back in Massachusetts.
You look like you got ghosts running in front of you right now, bro.
Because if I heard what I think I just heard, I think the package that you sent probably might have just got here.
Man, we trying to upgrade this podcast, y'all. So, if you watch on YouTube, maybe after this episode for a couple, you're gonna start seeing some elevated production. Hopefully.
But yeah, yeah, the house I had, or house that we had growing up, and I remember seeing skeletons. My sister saw shit. Like all of us saw things in this house, so everybody wasn't tripping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was nothing like what you said about.
Saw skeletons.
I saw a skeleton. She even now to this day, she hates a mirror in the corner because
like it's in the corner of her room.
Yeah, because in that house, her mirror in her room sat in the corner, and it came out and it basically showed the hallway.
Yep.
And every time she was in there trying to fix her hair, do whatever, she sees something walk through the hallway.
This is your sister, this is Tony?
Yeah, the one you met. Oh, yeah, you met him all, but yeah, the older one, Tony.
Yeah, all right. I'm about to ask her about this shit.
Oh, like to this day, she would not put a mirror in the corner in any house that she has.
I might fuck with her next time I see her. I'm like, hey man, I saw this nice mirror at fucking Ocean State. You want me to put this in the corner over here?
Shit.
She'd be like, get the fuck out of my house, bro.
She might be like, yeah, that's fine, but then move it as soon as you leave.
But no, okay, so all right, so after this situation in the movie, again, at this point, I think this is a horror movie. But then all of a sudden, they just trying to get some air, and these motherfuckers go outside, and for some reason, the brother gets kidnapped.
Yeah.
Right. And this is in my head, this is the story that I hear about this movie. The brother gets kidnapped, and he's gone for however many days. Clearly, they ain't doing much kind of searching.
Yeah.
They're just standing there waiting for something, like for some ransom.
Which I thought was interesting too, because if he got kidnapped and they're in the house asking the brother what happened, and they pull out a recording table or something like that, I'm just like, okay, what kind of like detectives are these? Like, who are y'all calling? What are y'all doing? Somebody just got kidnapped. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the thing. I was like, okay, maybe I don't know who the dad is or what, but like clearly they thought they was gonna try to get some money out this situation.
See, that's what I thought, and then I was like, okay, something ain't right. But then also on a whole different note, at that one scene where he does get kidnapped or jumped, bad editing right there.
Why? What happened?
Because he's getting his ass whooped, and I remember him getting hit, his glasses coming off his face, and right before they throw him inside his truck, his glasses are back on the face.
So here's the thing: how long does it take you to get downstairs if your brother's getting beat up?
Well, remember he had the headphones in, and he was coming down the hill.
I get that, but when he finally notices what's going on, the way he was running, like bro, you tiptoeing to try to get downstairs, bro.
Yeah, he was in the wrong shoes, be running down the hill in the rain anyway. He's probably busted his ass.
Yeah, what would you do? What would you do if you was hanging out with your brother and all of a sudden you turn around and you seen fucking some kind of like, scheme ass dude just hemmed your brother up and just pulling him into a fucking pedophile van? Like,
you stop everything and get over it as quick as possible. Because even I thought about that because I know it sounds crazy. Like I'm old now, so my body ain't what it used to be. But I also know from
that's
no, don't get it twisted. I'm still sexy, but I can't sit in the style no more. Just saying, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna lie. When I see grown people, especially men that can sit like that, I'm like, yo, how you do that? You know what I'm saying? It's like magic to me.
You just all envious because motherfucker can sit down without like putting his hands out first.
If I sit on the floor, I gotta put my back against the wall and slide down the wall, and that's how I get down to the floor.
Do you gotta back into your car like with your ass first? You can't just lift your leg up and go in. You're like, God
damn. For real, you know what I'm
saying? As you get older, it's the things you appreciate as you get older.
Yeah.
Like, for me, it's a good like a good step. Because if I'm going downstairs and it's slightly too high, I'm like, God damn, fuck. But I see a nice step, I'm like, yeah, let me jump down this shit like I'm 10 years old again.
Man.
But okay, yeah.
Now I was thinking, if it was me, that's why I said even I know from experience, adrenaline could do some things to you.
Mm-hmm.
And out of instinct or habit, I feel like I would have jumped over the wall or whatever and slid down the hill to get there as fast as possible. I mean,
I don't know, bro. You look like fucking. You go come tumbling.
Oh no,
you be like a tumbleweed. You ever seen them pandas just rolling at the zoo? That's you.
I mean, if that was a fast way to get down there, that's what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
the way he got down the hill or the neighborhood street,
yeah,
almost like the motherfucker took an elevator. He just like
he was tiptoeing down there. Like I say, he had the wrong shoes on and everything. He probably would have slid around the corner.
Yeah.
Speaking of, there's a scene where I think the brother in the suit is getting chased.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it might have been him, and he actually falls because of the rain.
Oh yeah, he slides.
Yeah, it falls. I wonder if that was part of the movie or if they just like keep going because it looked real as fuck.
Yeah, that looked out. When I saw that, I was like, oh, whoever planned this scene out, that was actually really good.
Yeah,
he might have had like no shoes on or some shit. But he ran and just slid and was like, oh shit, and he had to get up and keep running.
Yeah. And I was like, I wonder if that was like they just kept it in the movie, like don't stop, keep going, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
all right, so the brother shows up after like 19 days.
Yeah.
Like, well, what do you do? Like, what do you do when your brother shows up? Clearly, I'm like, fuck, I gotta share my room again. But like,
I mean, when you're trying to figure out what just happened, you know what I'm saying? 19 days.
Are you just happy he's back? Or are you trying to figure out, hey, what happened to you in this?
Both. I'm happy he's back, and I'm trying to figure out what happened. Who do we got to go see? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I ain't saying like Stone Cold kills something like that, but no, you just got jumped and kidnapped, and I was like feet away from you and didn't move fast enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
do you kind of feel relieved? Because part of me, if I'm in that situation, if my brother gets kidnapped and then he just is gone,
yeah,
I feel fucked up. I feel like it hurts.
But
if he shows back up after 15 days, I'm like, all right, at least he's back. Now it's a little off, that's a little off my fucking chest that he's back.
Oh man, I don't know. Nah, yeah, you kidnap somebody. Nah, yeah, I think I'd be happy to see him, but then like I said, try to figure out what's going on.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I mean,
what was that meal they was eating? The noodles. What they call it, jimbayu?
I don't know.
Look good though, didn't it?
Yeah. The way they was slurping that motherfucker up. First of all, the mom said, "Hey, don't order this shit. I got food in the fucking."
She said she got kimchi stew, which I've had kimchi before, so
Yeah. She said I had that in the fridge. Don't order this shit. And these motherfuckers clearly was like, man, fuck the stew. Let me order these noodles. So I want to know and they was eating that shit like they ain't never had it in their life. So
yeah,
I want to know what that was.
So do I.
First of all, when I was watching them eat, I was like, man, they taking like large mouthfuls of these noodles. Because normally you take a couple noodles and slurp it up.
And they didn't look like regular noodles either. They look like the thicker ones. I've had it before.
Almost like udon noodles.
I think that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but they're Korean, so it's got to be their own. But
yeah,
I was clearly envious, but I was just looking at their technique eating. I'm like, that's not proper noodle technique, bro.
You wouldn't know that.
Yeah, you guys supposed to put, like, I guess no, maybe I'm lying because I've seen people eat ramen where they eat like a mouthful of noodles, just chew that motherfucker, and then try to slip up the little ones.
When you got a fork, you just wrap that son bitch around like spaghetti.
First of all, ain't nobody eating noodles with a fork. Spaghetti, yes. Noodles, no.
Even ramen noodles? Come on, no. Ask any black person in the hood if they got chopsticks in their house. No, they're using the fucking fork.
Bro, listen,
probably one fork for everybody. They switch the same bowl of fork from 5 people. Shit.
Got the fork left over from whatever takeout was they had
last. Hell yeah. Shit.
I can't. No, I can't. I'm sorry. I can't eat noodles with a fork. It ain't happening. It just ain't happening, bro.
Look, I'm not gonna say that
sacrilegious.
I feel like I've seen you eat noodles with a fork before.
No, you haven't. Maybe see me eat spaghetti or pasta, but not noodles. Like clearly, that just ain't happening. Even if we go to if they got noodles, they got chopsticks close by.
I mean, you got chopsticks. I want to say I feel like I've seen you eat some noodles, maybe at your mom's house.
No. There's only the only time you will ever see me eat noodles without chopsticks is if some restaurant, does some bullshit and decides to cut my noodles in half because they too small to slurp up. That's the only time you'll see
me. Okay.
Don't be judging my noodle technique.
Hey, I mean, when you had them wrap snacks the other day, I'm thinking back, you did have some chopsticks with that.
yeah, I'm a little Master P, a little MC Jin. That's just.
No, you really got my brain thinking here. Like, wait a minute, have I ever seen this man eat noodles with a fork? And
you won't.
I can only think of one time, but I'm still not 100% sure. Other than that, you're right. You always got chopsticks.
Okay, well, so what's this one time? So I can tell you that I wasn't.
At your mom and dad's house. We was eating them together. It was the noodles that Sarath ordered. Them Asian rice noodles or whatever. I was like, yo, these are good.
No. First of all, that was just instant pho. It wasn't nothing special either. It was just instant pho. Like, so you had a fork. I have a fork unless they didn't have any chopsticks available, which clearly they don't because they have a whole fucking cupboard. My mom orders the actual to-go chopsticks. She just had those in the house. But all right, so the brother gets back, and everybody's they're happy he's back, but all of a sudden he's starting to notice some shit. Like the wrong leg, where he was limping on the wrong leg.
Yeah. What
goes through your mind?
At that moment, I noticed it too as watching the movie. I was like, wasn't his other leg limping? And when the brother pointed it out, I was like, okay, so I'm not tripping.
Yeah.
Like I saw what they wanted me to see.
Yeah.
So now I'm thinking, okay, what's really going on now? Because who's faking? Like something's clearly not right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was that part where I started thinking, okay, this is definitely changing over from horror to thriller.
Yeah, like kind of a crime thriller.
Yeah, because even when his brother's in the bathroom and he's like, I followed you, this, that, whatever. And he's like, he says the taxi you took or whatever.
Yeah.
He's like, none of that happened. And even I was like, he didn't say the taxi. Yeah. And after that, he was like, I never told him I took a taxi. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay. I was like, so that having to read through the movie, but at the same time, picking up on it on my own, I was like, okay, so they want the viewers to see the mistakes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So at this point, I started getting real interesting because I'm like, all right, so what's going on right now? Because clearly there's some underhanded shit going on, behind the scenes. All of a sudden the detectives that were sitting there doing all the surveillance, turns out they're the one they were meeting. He follows. Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
He was following the brother, and the brother is walking. Then all of a sudden, just starts walking normally. And then he meets up with the two dudes who are supposed to be the detectives, saying, "Hey, that whatever this stuff didn't happen or whatever."
Yeah.
But so clearly, it's like, okay, there's something underlying that's going on here.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
Going from a horror feel to that was like, okay, what's going on now?
But yeah.
But
like I said, it changed from horror to thriller now. Okay, more like mystery.
Yeah.
Gotta figure out what was going on. So
what did you think was going on at this moment? Because you got a room in the house that they're not supposed to go in. you got all of a sudden a brother who is not acting like the brother, who's feels like a fucking gang leader.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So
Yeah.
what do you think is going on?
At that moment, I'm trying to figure out, okay, who is this brother now?
Yeah.
Like, what's his secret identity?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you feel like he was like living like two separate lives?
At that moment, yeah. Because when he changes up his walk and leaves the house, it makes the kidnapping seem like it was supposed to happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he did tell him, he said, just wait here, I'll be right back. Yeah. But obviously, we find out later on he was going to actually talk to the dad to get some shit situated. Basically to bring him back down the hill. Yeah. At the right time with the rain.
Yeah. But and that whole kidnapping was actually the one real thing that was happening.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, like, if I'm the guy following my brother and I see that happen, in my head, I wonder, is this a lookalike of my brother? Or has my brother been living a double life all this time and I have no idea? Like, as an individual, if I see that shit happen, like, I don't know how I'm reacting.
Oh, me either. I mean, I'm definitely curious. Like, hey, man, what are you doing at night? I've seen this. I've seen you go here. You're not lipping no more. What are you involved in? Is it money? Can I join you? Strippers? Can I really join you? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing here? You know what I'm saying?
I'd be like, hey, man, you opening a restaurant? Because if so, I want in.
A restaurant.
Chris would be like, let me get with you on this stripper deal. I'd be like, let me get with you on these noodles.
You see?
We both had different interests.
You know what? Imagine a strip club Asian style. The menu is not, but no, hell no. Somebody might get mad at the stripper, throw a hot bowl of full at him.
Just kick this shit. $1? That's all you gonna tip me?
Oh gosh.
Because then if you get one of them things, they're like, oh yeah, you watch me suck a noodle up. I was like, no. Like, no, man, that shit splashed in the bra. Fuck that.
For real. Oh man. Okay, yeah, bad idea. Not a good business venture. Sounded good at first. Noodles and titties.
Yeah. Okay, so now we got all these questions going on with the brother, and like at that moment, I'm thinking whatever's in that room, someone wants. And that's why, all this is going on. I'm thinking the new brother it's some kind of like fucking makeup or whatever, and maybe the dad is into some shit that they just don't know about. That's what I was thinking was going on.
I can see that because I actually thought the dad was into it too, especially when it was at the dinner table, and when he clearly hears something, and then they know it was thunder, and then they all look up like it was thunder, and I'm just like, okay,
what kind of thunder sound like a fucking thud?
Yeah, for real. But like I said, when the movie unfolds, this is actually why I really like the storytelling in the movie. Like everything unfolds at the perfect time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Then all of a sudden he overhears the mother talking to someone, saying, hey, the little prick told me that, that the brother wasn't really the brother.
Yeah. Here's my question though. When she goes to find him in the bed, all that water on his face didn't look suspect? Because he was outside in the rain.
Yeah, well, she said, she turned around like she closed the door thinking he was, she knew he was outside.
Yeah,
and she told him, she was like, oh, you must have been really sweaty. You're sweating all over your body. So he knew that she knew he was outside.
Yeah,
but he's also trying to figure out like, who are these people? Because clearly he heard her talking to someone who she wasn't supposed to be talking to.
Yeah.
All right, now, let me ask you a question about this in the movie. All right.
Okay.
All right. Well, let me grab the drink for this. How long does it take you to go from downstairs to upstairs to check on a bedroom? Like, does a motherfucker have enough time to set up a trash can and scale a wall and get inside?
No.
Like, what's taking her so long?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
That was pure movie right there, because common sense should hit the stairs in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, but I mean, at this point in the movie, now he clearly knows something's going on. These people who are supposed to be his family ain't his family.
Yeah.
Or at least are involved. Matter of fact, ain't his family because he hears them all referring to him like as like almost like a stranger. Like he calling him a prick, whatever.
Yeah.
So, like, what's going through your mind in this situation?
I mean, at this moment, I'm still trying to figure out what's going on. Because now everybody's looking like what I thought in the first place, a suspect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hold on, tell the people I gotta pee real quick.
Oh, God. Oh,
I've been drinking all day. Not drinking, but like not alcohol, water.
That's your excuse every fucking time.
Well, it's true. Shit. Just because you got fucking plugged up fucking urethra and shit.
I got water right here, buddy. Right. I just took a sip.
What kind of water is that? Just out of curiosity.
Regular water. The cup just keeps it cold.
All right. Well, okay. So tell the audience what's going through your mind in this moment when if you sit in there and you see that your mother is talking about you in a way where you're like, clearly that's not my mom.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you did see the movie, hopefully y'all were thinking the same thing I'm thinking. That everybody's like a real suspect now. Nobody looks like what they're supposed to be. And now you start trying to figure out, I guess, at least for me, the why of the movie. Like, why is his brother having a double life, so to speak? Why is his mom on the phone basically talking shit about him? And like they're saying that they basically found out. So my wheels are turning now of what's the plot of the story now? Because we just said it started out like a horror film, changed it to a thriller. Now more of a mystery. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I was at. Hopefully, you guys are on the same page. But that was it. Now that he's back.
Okay, so first of all, I feel like you wasn't talking about the movie. I would feel like you were just talking shit.
Oh no, I talked about the movie. I told him about that moment where you start hearing, and now the people that you thought were suspects are really looking like suspects.
Yeah.
And now the movie changed for me from a horror film to a thriller to mystery. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because so now you got to figure out why are all these people having double lives, so to speak. And what is it about this little brother that we don't know? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, that's to me, that's the same thing. Like at this point, I'm watching movie like, all right, like it's not just the little brother. Now it's all of a sudden all these people around me or around the dude are like, clearly living two different lives. So what's going on here? Like, am I like an alien or some shit? Am I dreaming? Am I still just having like nightmares or something? Like something's going on where everyone around me is just not who they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel in that situation if it were me.
Nah, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't know either. Like if you're already feeling like something's not right, like you seen your older brother do something different and everything else, your mom's on the phone saying a little prick just told me this, that, whatever. It's like, okay, who are these people? Like, is something wrong? You know what I'm saying? Then you got to start to question yourself eventually. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because obviously he's under hypnosis, so he doesn't really understand everything that's going on. He thinks what he's living is real.
Yeah.
But you got to start thinking like somewhere in their brain, there's got to be some subliminal message somewhere sitting back there, knocking on the front of your brain, saying, "Hey, wake up." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, but at this point, like he goes to leave because when he figures out everything, like whatever weird is going on, he goes to leave, and then he's confronted by the brother, the mom, like they're all in the rain, and he's getting confronted on the street, basically saying like, "Hey, man, like, no." He just I don't know. At that moment, I'm like, I mean, if I'm him, I'm like, yo, who are you people? Where's my family?
Yeah.
And then that's when the dude starts, chasing him, and he's trying to get to the police station.
Okay, I'm trying to remember. Is it okay?
That's the one where the dude when he ran and slipped.
Okay, yeah, gotcha.
And he's trying.
So was the okay? Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, yeah. So they chase it in the car. No, because he breaks out the car, doesn't he? That's when they're chasing him.
No, because this is the one where he's trying to go to the police station.
Oh, they're asking what date it is.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
He gets to the police station, and And when he gets there, finally gets, because like this is the one where he slips and the guy's chasing him. And like he finally gets to the police station. He's telling them like all these people, you know, with his brother or whatnot. But then they're like, you know, they look up his social security number or whatever. I'm like, yo, but like there's nothing on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, about whatever was going on. And then like, you know, he says, you know, I'm 21 years old. Like, nah, bro, you 40 something.
40, yeah, he 41.
Yeah.
And it's like, what's today's date? And that's when he realizes, like, I actually like how they did that. Like because they actually changed it from looking like basically a young man to his real self. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
I mean, could you imagine like that must be how fucking like people who were born on a leap year feel.
I mean, that, and then if you're under hypnosis like that, that's kind of some strong shit where you look younger in the mirror until you get a reality check that like today's date isn't October 18th, 2023. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, if I feel like that's just how hypnosis, like with hypnosis, I feel it's like, you know, you could look a certain way, but in your mind, you just believe you're still at this age that you are, you know, hypnotized to think you are.
Yeah.
Even if your body's changed or, you know, completely different, like you just don't, your brain won't let you see, you know, what you really look like. You know?
Yeah, that's which I thought was crazy. I mean, whoever I guess directed the movie and like the imagery, like even though it's like nothing special, it was done right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I mean, at this point in the movie, like the fucking, you know, everything's starting to break down. But now they're taking them away, and you know he's driving, and then this dude just fucking jumps out the car.
Yeah.
You know what's one thing about this movie that I actually got to give him credit to?
What's that?
All the chases felt real. You ever seen a movie where like, you know, somebody get close to the person, but clearly, you know, they do some shit so the person can get away?
Yeah.
Like this actually, I had some tension in here. I actually thought like they were gonna catch him, like, and I actually thought the way he kind of escaped their grasps, like, was realistic and not just, you know, some movie shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, they're chasing them down, and like they get into the car accident. The dude hits the fucking
the tree, and then he gets hit by a car.
Bro,
yeah,
you can't get hit by a car like that and survive. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he did get blown from one end of the football field to the next.
And it wasn't even like he got hit by like a fucking Toyota Corolla. That was a fucking like van.
Yeah.
You ever been hit by a car? I've been in a car accident. Never been hit by a car.
Nah, I've been in a car accident. I don't think I've been hit by a car.
What's the worst car accident you've ever been?
When I wrecked my semi.
Yeah. You went to that that fucking POD alive video.
Look
in the air.
Look, man. Yeah, that shit was wild. The scariest part about that is because I'm in a vehicle that's fucking humongous anyways. And it was raining. And I could see myself slide into the dirt. So then my windshield gets covered. And the next thing I know, you feel the truck in the air. And I feel myself in the air, inside of a truck in the air. It's not a good feeling. You know what I'm saying?
That zero gravity?
Yeah. So only thing I can tell myself is we're going to hit the ground and I'm going to hit the inside of this truck and it's going to hurt. So just get ready for it. And all I can do is just try to bundle up and get ready for it. That's it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know so the worst accident I've ever been in, and I don't know if this is true I don't know if any of this is true, but when I was like 5 or 6, me and my mom got into a car accident on I think it's on fucking Island Pound Road.
Okay.
And Roosevelt, maybe Roosevelt to Island Pound. You know where the bridge is near Springfield College? If you're going down Roosevelt.
I don't remember where Roosevelt is.
So Roosevelt is like when you're coming from fucking Central, and I think you're going down Roosevelt, and then you pass.
Is Roosevelt the one that leads to Smith and Wesson?
No, that's not Roosevelt. That's,
okay.
I forget what the name of that street is, but actually, yeah, but in opposite direction. So if you come from Smith and Wesson, you hit Central, you go down, you pass Putnam and shit like that.
Yeah. Okay. I got you.
Then you go down close to near like Springfield College, but then you have to go over a bridge.
Yeah,
like they use.
I'm vaguely remembering it, but yeah.
So it was funny because like this is completely off topic, but you know there used to be that river there, and then for a while I remember going there and like it was all I saw was grass, all the water was gone.
Really?
But the last time I went over there, all the water was back. So I don't know if they like opened up a dam or some shit or whatnot, but it actually looks nice now.
Okay.
But anyways, at that intersection, me and my mom got into a car accident. My dad's Firebird, and to this day, I mean, I used to think that I've slept through the whole thing.
Okay.
So I just remember waking up and seeing the ambulance there and all this different shit.
Holy shit.
But I think now that I think about it, I think I might have been knocked unconscious. And I woke up and was just like, what the fuck is going on? But I think it's probably the worst accident I've been in.
Well, if you were not,
I don't even think, I don't really remember anything before the age of 5. And I think it's because of that accident. I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah. If you was not unconscious, it'd be the worst one. Because that's how it was when I was in Iraq and the front of my truck got blown up. Shit, I was not unconscious.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
The angriest I ever had been in on a car accident is, I was driving to Alabama and I got fucking rear-ended by a fucking, truck pulling a trailer, and I had to drive around for a week with a fucked up bumper.
Yeah. You was like, fuck Alabama. No, you said fuck Dothan.
Yeah, fuck Dothan, Alabama.
You was mad at Dothan. How you mad at a city? A little town.
Fuck that shit. Because that was a brand new truck. I didn't have my truck for 2 months.
Yeah.
And then I drove down there, got hit. And then the fucked up thing is like 2 weeks later, not 2 weeks later, a little while later, I was listening to Joe Rogan. And he's like, yeah, back then UFC used to run in like these random little towns like Dothan, Alabama. And I was like, man, fuck Dothan, Alabama.
Oh shit. That's funny as hell. Well, you mad when you mad at a little town because of something happened there that probably didn't even involve somebody that lived there. They probably just passing through like you was.
Bro, they just had a trailer. And the thing is, my car would have got more fucked up, but they had some bikes on the front of their truck. That's kind of like saved it. But
gotcha.
Anyways, all right. So they get to the accident, and then he gets hit, and then he ends up in the hospital. And this is where we find out what's really fucking going on.
Okay, that's when we find out the truth of everything. But he actually told him the story of how he got to where he is right now.
Well, did he tell him the story? Because I felt like he was having the dream, or he was having like his memory was coming back when he was in the hospital.
No, his memory came back. He was in the hospital, but before he breaks up the car and they start chasing him, that's when the guy's telling him, "We hunted down the killer for this many years. We finally found him. It happened to be you, and you're gonna die soon." He's like, "I'm not gonna die," and that's what opens the door and he runs. So that he finds out the story of why they have him before he gets hit by the car.
Yeah, he finds out all this stuff that's going on, and then the fucking like the family had hired him or hired them to like do all this. Because I thought there was some cops when all this was going on. When he was telling the story, I thought they were cops, but when he says the family hired them to figure out what's going on, and then he was on their way until all of a sudden he got arrested for like fraud and shit like that.
Yeah,
I was like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah,
it was kind of like they hired a gang to like find out who killed their family members and then to take that person out.
Yeah,
but then he gets hit by the car and he's in the hospital. Then you start getting like starts getting his memory back. Now before this, right? You find out all this shit about the killer and how this guy might be the killer. What did you before that you thought it was just a dude and his family is like something's going on. His family isn't real.
Yeah.
So now you find out this dude might be a fucking murderer.
Yeah.
Like what did something change in your mind about like this person?
Oh yeah, because now it's like, okay, if this dude is the murderer, they're basically setting him up to catch him. You know what I'm saying? And they go through the whole thing about that he said he caught him. They tortured him for God knows how long.
Yeah,
but he really had no memory of what he did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So he said he felt what he said. He felt like it was sincere. So he couldn't kill him or didn't want to or something like that.
Yeah. So they had to set up this whole scenario.
Yeah.
Whole Shutter Island shit.
Yeah, for real.
In order to get him to confess what happened.
Mm-hmm.
But like in this moment, when you find out he might be the fucking killer, I went from feeling sorry for this dude to being like, oh man, fuck this dude. Like,
yeah. It went from like, oh wait a minute, so you're the villain in the movie.
Yeah, and
you know what I'm saying?
This is what I mean with Korean movies. Shit like this will happen where like at 1 minute you're, cheering some dude on. The next thing you know, you realize, oh, this dude might be a fucking cannibal.
Yeah.
Like.
So yeah, that happens, and
then he's in the hospital and he starts getting the memory back about how it all actually went down.
Yeah. So which is crazy because when he tells the story about how he was going to go kill the family and looks at the
before he's gonna kill the family, like him and his family were leaving some kind of like vacation, to go to the house that they were going
to move into the house. Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, like you would know, the car swerved and they went flying.
Yeah.
And he realizes his parents died and his brother's in the hospital.
He's been there for over a year now, they said.
I think it was 6 months.
When he's talking to the doctor, I thought he said he's been bedridden for a year and a half now.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Maybe a year.
Okay.
Maybe I heard a year and 6 months or something like that.
Gotcha.
But, yeah. And so he needs some kind of like organ.
They need an organ? I thought they want to pull the plug on him.
Well, no. So he needs an organ. He needs something because they need to do a surgery on him.
Okay. Yeah. You're right. This is surgery.
He don't have the money to pay for this surgery. So they said, hey, at this point, we need to have this surgery. Otherwise, he's not going to fucking live.
Yeah.
So he's trying to figure out how to save his brother.
Yeah.
And, he goes on the internet and says, yo, I'm looking for jobs. I need something. I'll do whatever to save my brother.
Yeah.
And he gets a fucking message about, hey, man, I got 2 people over here. I got this lady over here. I need you to go kill this person. Kill this person. You get the money. So again, it literally went from feeling bad for this guy, all of a sudden being like, fuck this dude. Then all of a sudden going, oh, maybe he was actually he's trying to save his brother.
Yeah.
Emotional roller coaster.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, definitely. Because even when he gets to the house and he sees the mom in the bed with the child, he backs off. Like, nah, I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he's like, just don't scream. But then the daughter comes downstairs and she's screaming. And
he kind of freaks out. I'd have ran out. But I understand. He kind of freaks out and he's just trying to tell her, hey, don't fucking scream. Don't fucking scream. I'm about to leave. Don't fucking scream. The mom's trying to tell the daughter, don't stop screaming. He's about to leave.
Yeah.
And then, they have an accident. They both fall and she kind of just falls on the knife.
Yeah.
First of all.
And that's when when the mom comes in and sees the daughter dead, and then she starts screaming and everything goes crazy.
All right. So let me ask you a question. If you need to save your brother and somebody says, hey, I need you to go kill someone that you don't know, you're not familiar with at all, but if you kill this person, your brother will be saved.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Remember, you have no connection to this person. There's nothing about them that whatever, if after you do this, you don't feel anything. You just, obviously, other than killing, but your brother is saved. Like, what do you do? Because remember, this is his brother that he thought the world of his brother.
Oh yeah, because he did say his brother he was good at sports and at academics, liked by everybody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. His brother was his role model, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think the car accident? I didn't think about this just now. The car accident that they were in, where their parents died. Think while he was hypnotized, you think that's the car accident he was thinking about, where his brother got his leg hurt?
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I picked up from it.
Oh yeah, so like he just thought they had the accident and they just kept going.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, but what would you do in that situation? That's a fucked up. I mean, it's a fucked up situation to be in, but I feel like that situation might happen in normal life.
Yeah, definitely. What would I do? Now, this is coming from a person that got a little family feud going on. You know what I'm saying? Um, fuck that motherfucker, man. Okay, you know what? I can't say that.
Ain't gonna get a girlfriend for the rest of his life. He don't need to go through that kind of heartache. Let me just
true.
Her out.
But honestly, truthfully speaking, I really can't say what I do because I've learned in life, and I said this before, people can say a lot of what they would do in a situation, but nobody ever really knows. Nobody, in my opinion, ever really knows what they would do until they get in that situation.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because you can run through scenarios and I would have did this, that, whatever. But okay, end up in that situation. See if you don't feel the same way everybody else feels around you. If you don't feel fear, if you don't feel fear or feel scared, or if you think you really are really badass, say whatever it is that you're gonna do. Yeah. Because I've learned you don't know what you're gonna do until you're faced with it.
Yeah, it's like Tyson says, everyone's a badass, so they get punched in the mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you, I don't know what I would do. That's like, I don't know if I could take a life in order to save a life.
I mean,
but in that scenario, an innocent life, I don't know if I could take an innocent life in order to save a loved one's life.
It really depends on who the loved one is. Like when you say like your brother or whatever. I mean,
fuck that motherfucker. He 5'3", and he don't already had a hard life. He don't need it anymore. My mom, yeah, I'll save her. My brother,
But no, you got me. I mean, this is gonna sound really, really, really fucked up, and I don't even want to put this on camera. But I'm not gonna say the other person's name, but you know who she is.
Yeah.
If it was you or her, I'll probably stop the world if I had to save either one of y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But okay, but here's the thing.
And probably my older sister.
Yeah, I get that, but like, yeah, I guess if you don't know the person, because people die every day. This sounds fucked up, but people die every day.
Yeah,
of some stupid shit, Yeah. But if you're taking an innocent life, it's not like you're taking out a fucking, and I hate to say this, but if I wanted to rationalize it, I'm like, all right, let me take out this addict who's living on the street that don't nobody know. Like a serial killer. They go take out people who, are kind of just, they're the mealworms of the human society. You kind of feel like they're disposable. Whereas if you got like a pillar of the community who's a mother of three, captain of the PTO and shit like that, you might feel, slighted.
Captain? I mean, yeah, captain of the PTO. I'm just laughing.
Yeah, I mean, head of the PTO situation or whatever. But like, you might feel a little different about taking out someone like that versus just someone who's kind of just taking up space, for so to speak.
Yeah, I mean, even the last movie that we watched was Nicolas Cage, Frozen Ground.
Yeah,
and this is gonna sound really, really fucked up for me to say too. I don't mind people dying.
I know
they just gotta have like if you're gonna kill somebody, make that reason legit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Don't go out there killing random hookers and hobos or whatever because you think their life is less important.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, than some lawyer or doctor or whatever. Nah, did that person do anything to you? You know what I'm saying? If a lawyer did something, that bum on the street didn't put you in jail.
Mm-hmm.
The lawyer did. So why are you going to frenzy killing people that can't fight back?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be a bully.
I tell you right now, I kill motherfuckers every day when I fucking let one out on the fucking the tram.
I'm about to say, you be farting on the plane? Are you that guy that farts on the plane?
Listen, I fart from the TSA to the tram to the gate to the plane to my fucking whatever. Like y'all gonna learn that there's smells y'all shouldn't be fucking with.
Look, that shit is so terrible, man. That shit is rude.
It's life.
No, it's one thing. Like, okay, you know what?
I'm enjoying life. If you gotta smell some shit, because I'm enjoying life.
First of all, fuck you and people like you that do that shit. Okay, because first of all,
I don't sit on you and fucking fart.
No,
I'm nice and just keep getting 5 steps ahead.
But there's a difference. Like, okay, when you're, matter of fact, I think you've done this when we've all been in the elevator together, and you'll fart. Okay, you're with your brothers and everything, so we gonna talk shit and laugh at you with us. if you go to some random ass fucking people, that shit's fucking rude. You know what I'm saying? And then you do it in a confined, closed space. It's one thing if you're walking around an amusement park and then you just gotta let one out because the air will clear it out. I mean, don't get me wrong. People are about, yo, you smell that shit? Because I've done it. You know what I'm saying? Like, matter of you done it in front of me. Yo, who the fuck farted? That shit in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? You be up there laughing. But we're outdoors. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's yeah. You're that guy on a plane trying to clear out the little air that's already on there.
You know what's the best part about the plane? Can't open the windows.
That's not
all right. We about to take some motherfuckers out. If you can't stand that, then you don't deserve to be part of human society because
no,
if it goes down, you're just gonna fold. If you can't stand, listen, if you can't stand a little fart, no matter how smelly it is, then that means when shit goes down, you're gonna be the first one to cave in.
No,
I'm just testing out the people so that when the zombies come, I know who to fucking pull on my side. Not you, because you eat up all the rations. You're gonna be on the other team.
Wow, man! Don't get Chris. He's good security. We got size. We got everything. But don't take him. He's gonna eat up on the food.
Yeah.
He'll keep us alive, but
yeah.
Actually, y'all gonna die because I'll be eating everything.
He's great security, but make sure he secures the front gate, not the pantry.
Yeah, for real.
Pantry. Yeah. You like you like Remy and fucking Ratatouille, just letting all the other rats in there to eat everything.
Oh man.
All right, so at this point, right? He's in the hospital and he gets his memory back about about why he was in this situation, and his brother's in the hospital. He needs some shit, and someone hires him to to kill his wife. He says, "Don't touch the daughters, the kids, just kill the wife." And then it turns out that the motherfucker that hired him is the doctor who's watching over his brother.
Yeah.
So now I go from feeling bad about this motherfucker to being like, oh shit, like, oh, it's some other motherfucker that's, heinous, and he's just kind of an innocent pawn in the situation.
Yeah.
If someone had control over a loved one and they put you in that situation, could you do it, or would you look at them like, fuck you?
I don't think I could. Because
me neither. Because now to me, you're making it personal.
Yeah, it wasn't just a money job, or I'm like, it wasn't just a job for me to make money because I need it. Yeah, like it's a vendetta for you that's gonna be on my shoulders. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I might get my brother alive, and you get this, but like I said, that if it was me, that lady would do it to me.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying?
Even not that. It's the fact of it's like, all right, there's this heinous thing, but it's not strangers. It's someone who knows me, knows the situation I am, and is taking advantage of it.
Yeah, definitely.
In that situation, I'm like, man, fuck you. You're not gonna get me to fucking do your dirty work for you. I want to know what the wife did. Oh no, what he said? He said they were just in like money situation.
Yeah, he said that he had insurance policies on her. Said they wouldn't. So if she died, they wouldn't lose her home or nothing like that. They'd still be afloat. You know what I'm saying? Which is kind of weird, but of course it is overseas. I don't know how it works, but I would imagine a doctor actually would be sitting kind of well. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe he got a gambling problem.
Yeah, true.
Maybe he got a gambling problem. Maybe maybe he's got like a problem with like strippers. You would know all about that. So
I got a problem with strippers.
I'm just saying, yeah, you were one. So I'm just saying. Chris wasn't doing the fucking. He was getting fucked.
There's no sex in the champagne room. You know that. You made a song about it.
All right. Okay. So then that happens, and he gets into an argument with the doctor because he accidentally killed the daughter. The doctor dies. So at this point, I kind of feel like everything's taken care of.
Yeah. Which would make sense of why he erased his memory. He didn't want to think about what he did because he still lost his brother.
Yeah, he still lost his brother. Everybody who was connected to that whole killing someone who would have known about it was dead. Kind of just shut it out and was just like, let me just try to live my life. Oh, this is gonna sound like a really dumb question, but do you have any memories that you've kind of just shut out? Or that you knew that you shut out at some point?
To be completely honest with you, because me and my siblings talked about this, and me and my brother for sure. Because like you always say, my recall is amazing. For some reason, I remember a whole bunch of shit. I don't know why, I just do. But there's some things I purposely.
The only thing you can't remember is whatever time we got to record. That's it. Yeah. Everything else is great.
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
But no, I was talking to him. I said, it's amazing how you can actually make yourself forget some things. Like I made myself forget a whole lot of my childhood. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then when we all get together and we share stories, I'm like, I forgot about that. And it's like I purposely forgot about that. Like I made myself forget about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think now as an adult, because I do it now. I try not to hold on to things too long internally because I obviously they eat at you from the inside out.
Yeah.
So it's like I'll address it if it's a problem, whatever the case is, right then and there, and then I completely dismiss it out my brain. And I've realized, at least out of the people that I know that I've met, I'm one of the few people that know how to do that.
Yeah.
Like when I say I literally like erased it, I did. Like it's no longer allowed to be in my brain no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like I do the same thing. Like when something happens that like actually sits bad with me, like I'm really good at just handling it, taking care of the situation, so I can just throw it out of my brain and not have to consider it anymore. And to me, that's the best way of dealing with it.
I was gonna say, why do you do it? I know I do it, but why do you do it?
I just do it because it's one of those things where it's like I know holding on to this memory or whatever, like, or holding on to the emotional baggage that comes with this memory is gonna do nothing but eat at me.
Yep.
So if I can handle it and then just get rid of that situation before, now if the memory ever comes back, I don't have that emotional baggage that's stuck with it. So I can think about it and just be like, all right, yeah, this happened. I can talk about it, whatever. But for some people and this is just, I don't know if it's true, but I feel like for some people who will have emotional baggage connected to a memory, it doesn't allow them to get it out of their brain the right way. Because whenever they think about it, it does something to them that actually like changes or manifests itself and changes who they are as a person. So, and I just think to me, it's just a better way of living where it's like the emotional heaviness of certain situations in my life, I don't need to carry with me anymore.
I can see that. That's part of why I do it. It's like, I don't want to drive myself crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to, I think Mike Tyson said this. I don't want to keep drinking poison expecting the other person to die.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if he said that either. That's a fucking good ass quote.
Yeah. It's like, so I really don't want to hold on to it. Like I had a discussion with a friend of mine the other day. Asked her a question. And she was like, well, why'd you ask me that? Like, do you not trust me? Do you doubt me or something? I said, no, it had nothing to do with that. I don't want to think about it. Yeah. So I'm asking to get out my system and then I'm throwing the shit to the side.
Yeah.
And that was it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, isn't like, did they say the quote is like poison is the only thing that affects, it's the thing that it's the thing that's holding it.
If I heard the quote correctly, I think he said being angry at somebody is like drinking poison and expecting them to die.
Well, no, but there's a different one where it says like poison is the only thing. I don't know if it's the right quote, but poison is the only thing that affects the container holding it.
Poison is
it's one of those things where it's like, if you're holding on to something, like it doesn't just affect, like if I give poison to someone else, it can kill them, but like if I just hold on to it, it affects me too.
Yeah.
That's
interesting.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, all this happens to him, and this is when we get the reveal that the dude was, because everybody died in the house. The doctor died because of the argument they had on the rooftop, and then the wife who was supposed to get killed gets killed, but then the daughter dies accidentally, and the only person that's left is the boy,
the son.
And he said, hey, like go over there, go under your covers, count to 110 times, and I'll bring your mom and brother back, or your mom and sister back. And we find out later on that this dude who's been doing this shit to him is the little kid.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because earlier on in the movie, the guy's like, hey, is that your older brother?
Yeah.
What age is he?
Because obviously he under hypnosis, he can't see how old he really looks in his face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
so
when I found that out, when he's in the hospital bed talking to him, and he's like, remember that little kid that you said you'll bring his mom and dad back? And he said, you told me to go under my covers account. I was like, holy shit.
So it goes from a horror movie, haunted house movie, to a murder mystery. Someone that kidnapped my brother, he came back, and now all of a sudden he's someone different. To I might be a fucking killer, and I didn't know this shit. To now it's the little kid who got away is getting revenge on me. Like the emotional swings and the style of the stories that was being told, I was like, God damn! Like every fucking 20 minutes, this was changing the story. Yeah. I go, holy crap!
It was a really good movie because even the ending, well, not the very ending, but I guess the last scene of the main part of the movie, where when he's asking him, he said, I just found this new information that my dad took out a bunch of insurance policies on my mom. Did you know about that? And he said
he didn't own up to it.
Yeah, which I found surprising. Like, why?
Well, he said, okay, so he goes, did my dad hire you?
Yeah.
Did my dad hire you to kill my mom? So he found out some new information that he took a bunch of insurance policies out on my mom. Says, no, he didn't do it. That's just a coincidence.
Yeah.
You start laughing. I was like, yeah. He goes, you really want me to believe that was a coincidence? All right. So why do you think he didn't divulge?
That's the part of the movie that's been sitting on my brain. Like, even I know I like just finished a couple hours and everything, but it's like, why didn't he say yes? Because it was true. I mean, you're already wrong. You did the murder. However, even if it was an accident, whatever, you're caught. You did it. You know what I'm saying? So why not tell the son that, yeah, your dad hired me, unless he didn't want him to have to worry about that no more either. Only thing I can think of.
So in my head, I think the reason why he said that was because he was like, he just looked at him like, you already been through enough. You don't need any more shit in your life. And feeling like your dad hired someone to kill your mom is just something else that's going to be piled on you after knowing everything you've already been through. So it's almost like, in me, it's like in that situation, I'm like, all right, like I'm gonna let all this end with me. The thing is, I could see myself doing that. If I feel like that information I can divulge, it might be the truth, but it does nothing for no one, because you can't go get revenge on your dad. You can't do any of this shit. So if this whole thing dies with me, and you can go on living like, all right, I took care of everything I needed to take care of.
Yeah,
I think that's worth it. No.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like in that position, like if that was me, would I had to own up to it? Like, yeah, your dad hired me, but then, like you said, why? Because at that moment, you're caught, you're dead, you're dying. The case may be, like whether the dad hired you or not, your life is still what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But not just that, because hey, his dad's dead.
Yeah.
So that if he has to live with the idea that his dad hired someone to kill his mom, like that's just something that's information he's got to live with. He can't do nothing about it because the mom's dead, the dad's dead, I'm dead. So it's just extra fucking nonsense that this kid doesn't need to have in his life.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's a lot of situations in life where people have that kind of power over someone. And like, if you choose to divulge the secret because you feel like, I'm gonna just let all the truth out. This is a situation where lying is good, because letting all the truth out just means you're leaving someone else with a heavier heart than what they have when they walked in here.
Yeah.
If I can lie to you in this moment, nothing else can happen after this because everybody's already dead. So just let me let all this fucking negativity end with me. And to me, that speaks to who he was as a person. The same kid who was trying to help his brother and all that shit. Like, none of this shit was done out of malice. It was done because he was trying to fucking save someone.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the ending itself.
But then the dude,
okay.
The kid he knew the truth. He's like, no, like, there's no way all this happened out of coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of like living with it, he just decided, I'm gonna fucking just jump out this window.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what I mean by Korean movies. You know, you don't really have a clear good guy, bad guy. There's a whole lot of
gray. Yeah.
And not only is there a whole lot of gray, no one ever really leaves. Like no one gets away with shit. Everybody fucking, like, this guy tortured this motherfucker who, you know, killed his parents, but like he doesn't get away with doing that to someone.
Yeah.
This guy killed some innocent people. He doesn't get away with it. The dad hired someone to kill his wife. He doesn't get away. No one gets away with anything.
Yeah.
That's what I like about Korean movies. It's like at the end of the day, there's no real clear good guy, bad guy. It's everybody's kind of in that shade of gray, and everybody has to pay for what they've done.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Because I mean, even with Homeboy jumping out the window, Homeboy back in the bed, he took the serum or whatever you want to call it,
poison or whatever.
Yeah, and killed themselves. So they both ended up killing themselves.
Yeah, because of the secrets they had.
Yeah. Or I wouldn't even say the secrets. It's just, I guess, one with the secrets he had and just trying not wanting to live with it.
Yeah.
And then the other one of him hunting for so many years.
Yeah.
It just to still come up short, in my opinion.
Could you see yourself trying to live with those kind of devastating secrets? I personally, I don't know. Because if I feel like I've done the kind of things that dude did, and I don't have any other attachment to this world, I don't have a wife, I don't have a kid, all my immediate family's dead, and I have these, and I did some heinous shit, I might take myself out just to be like, let me stop this fucking cycle right here with me.
Yeah. Stop the cycle, stop the thinking, stop the feeling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because it actually makes you wonder how long he had been contemplating suicide, so to speak, or dying.
Yeah.
You know, but then again, he made himself forget because it was that traumatic to him.
Yeah.
Because he didn't mean to kill him. Once he seen the situation, he was like, I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
But shit went left. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. All
right, but let's get to the final ending. Because we think that's the end of the movie.
Yep.
Because everything derives from this moment in this dude's life where he's out on vacation or something with his family, and then they get into a car and are driving to the house. But then we find out on that day when all that happened, he met a little kid.
Yeah.
Who offered him a lollipop. And they had a good interaction, like almost like a friendship interaction. And then that kid turns out to be the kid from that family.
Yeah.
Bruh, when I saw that, I was like, man, was it fate? Was it fate that brought these two families and people together?
Yeah, when I saw that, I was like in my mind, like, this is how you make a fucking movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is the type of movie where you make you go, oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Like,
because he's sitting there on the water chilling. His family's like, hey, we fixed the car, time to go. He's like, all right. Little kid walks up to him. He says what's up to him, offers him a lollipop. He's like, no. Like, you can just tell at that moment they're both, even though they're two different ages, both innocent.
Yeah.
And then that one day took all the innocence away.
Yeah, it turned out that the day where this dude's life changed also put this dude in the path of this other kid's life. Man.
Yeah. It was a dope ass movie. I'll give it to you. It was dope. It was dope.
Why can't Americans make movies like this? Or I feel like there are American movies that are made like this. They just don't get as much hype.
I don't think that's my issue. I think there are movies like this, Like you said, America, let's just be real about it. We thrive off of two things. What are they?
Money.
Okay, well, three things, but in movies.
In movies?
In movies, what's the two major things they want to show you?
Oh, the good guy, like a happy ending.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna come up with some shit that you ain't even think. So what do you think?
No, sex and violence,
Bruh. As someone who loves Cars and Ratatouille, ain't no sex in those kind of movies. So it's clearly not sex and violence.
Because those are kids' movies.
Matter of fact, in Cars, they did go to the fucking the motel. No, the Roots. So it was having little. It was having little, VW bugs.
Look, okay, get back on schedule. But look,
no, but I feel like in American movies, the good guy has to win.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no matter what, the good guy has to come out on top. And even if the good guy doesn't come out on top, the bad guy can't get away with it. And I say that in regards to one of my favorite movies, The Departed. You've seen
okay. Oh yeah, The Departed. The Departed was a dope ass movie.
All right, so but in the original movie, which is I think a Chinese movie, it's called Infernal Affairs.
Mm-hmm.
The guy gets away with it. After everybody gets killed, he gets away with it. Where in The Departed, you think he gets away with it, but then he walks into his apartment at the end of the movie, and Mark Wahlberg puts a bullet between his eyes.
But see, but you got to think about this too. Americans are so based on, or not based, we're so hooked on names.
Mm-hmm.
Like for instance, let's look at Denzel Washington for a minute.
Yep.
Denzel's been that dude since Denzel's been that dude. But in Training Day, he was the bad guy, and he died at the end of it. You know what I'm saying? Like the good guy or bad guy didn't get away with it. You know what I'm saying?
But the good guy still won out. Ethan Hawke still won out. The Denzel playing a bad guy was the hook. But at the end of the day, the good guy still won out. I'm saying in the Departed, Leonardo DiCaprio was the good guy.
Mm-hmm.
He ended up dying, getting shot, but Matt Damon didn't get away with it because Mark Wahlberg still killed him at the end.
Yeah,
in the original,
but Mark Wahlberg is America's favorite white boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get that. But what I'm saying is, so at least justice won out in that one. Maybe not in a legal sense, but at the end of The Departed, justice won out. Whoever needed to get got.
Okay, but let's
in the original, in Infernal Affairs, after all those people die, the bad guy still lives. He actually gets away with it, and that's what I'm saying. Like in American movies, that can't happen. Justice has to prevail at some point.
I mean, let's look at Avengers for instance. We had so many years built up of watching these series of movies that come down to Thanos, and Thanos actually winning. Like, but everybody, no. Okay, because they had to make it right. But if that was,
that's what I mean.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I don't disagree with you. The good guy has to win. But let's just say that was the last one, and Thanos did do what he had to do. Because everybody, including me, walked out that movie theater with our heads down, and we was all trying to figure, what the fuck did we just watch? You know what I'm saying? Exactly. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Exactly. But to me, that's the difference between like American cinema and like maybe Korean cinema is that Korean cinema, they're not. I feel like they're not too worried about whether you walk out being like, yeah, the good shit happened. They're like, what'd you think of this story? That's it. What'd you think of the story? And to me, that's what it was in this sense. It's like the good guy didn't win, bad guy didn't win. But some fucked up shit happened. Like, how does that make you feel? How does this story make you feel?
Yeah.
How did it make you feel?
With the one we watched today, or
forgotten. How did that make you feel?
As crazy as it sounds, it kind of hurt. And the reason why I say that is because it was more once you realize who was hired and why they were hired to do it and what the whole story was and everything else. His brother, according to what he said, his brother was that dude. He had the scholarships, he had the degrees, everything else. All he had was a high school diploma. And he said it. I just have a high school diploma. I'm trying to find some work. Like he was trying to do everything the right way possible to pay his brother's hospital bills. And it just was nobody was hired and wasn't working.
Yeah.
And then you get a phone call from the doctor that's taking care of your brother to do some dirty work. So it's like like you got played. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And you getting played, you basically played somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just for that other person to come back and play you, it's like, yeah, I don't know. Like, it kind of hurt because DMX got a quote for one of his songs. Nobody likes to play with, regardless of the relationship.
Yeah.
And I think that's very, very true. I don't care if it's just brother, sister, parents, child, friend to friend, best friend, whatever. Fucking shit, dog and owner. Nobody wants to be played with in that relationship, even if it's surface.
Yeah.
And I felt like it was just a big game at somebody else's expense that they didn't know was at their expense until too late.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
that shit sucks.
Yeah, to me, it felt like this movie was a good example of desperation can make desperate people do desperate things.
Mm-hmm.
And in a sense where it's like, you had a lot of people who you had a guy who was trying to save his brother and would do whatever he can to save his brother. You had another guy who lost his entire family and would do whatever he can to find out the truth about what happened.
You
had a doctor. I don't know what happened there, but clearly he felt desperate in order to try to save the life that his family had built.
Yeah.
So it felt like it was a movie about, desperate people taking extreme actions in order to save their life. And I just feel like Americans are too scared to make that kind of movie. That's it. When have you ever seen an American movie make a movie like that where it wasn't a happy ending? Because there was no happy ending to this movie. It kind of just, everybody who needed something to happen to them, it happened to them.
As crazy as it sounds, I can only think of one actor that I've seen, because I haven't seen every fucking movie in the world. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But one actor that doesn't mind endings like this, and I feel like that's Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
Like from Shutter Island to Inception, even fucking Django. You know what I'm saying? Even though Django won at the end of the movie, yeah, but DiCaprio didn't mind dying. Like, if this is my character, it's what it's gonna be.
Well, but that's what I mean. Like, even in Django, imagine if everyone died at the end. Imagine if the wife, the girl, got away, but everyone else died. Like, to me, that's how the movie should have ended. And Django goes out on his shield trying to save his wife.
Yeah.
Imagine The Departed. If Matt Damon gets away with the shit. Like, not only did he, screw everyone else over, now he got away with it. He gets to actually live his life as a fucking high level detective. Like, that's Americans would leave the theater like, man, fuck this movie, man. Fuck that shit. Like, but that's the kind of movie that they need. I feel like imagine if Thanos got away with the snap, and we didn't get Avengers Endgame right after. Maybe what Thanos doesn't get he doesn't get what's coming to him for another 10 years. Imagine that shit.
Yeah.
People, I don't know, people would like be just fucking running in the street. Like, fuck these motherfuckers. They're trying to take us down a path of, decrepitness. I don't know.
It's funny you say that, which really, I'm not gonna say has anything to do with what we're talking about, but it made me think of what if they did that? Because Finding Nemo came out what, 2008,
25 years ago, some shit like that.
It came out a while ago. And when Finding Dory came out, do you know how many adults wanted to go see the movie more than the kids did?
Yeah.
Because there was a movie we grew up in as kids.
Yeah.
So now we want to know the extra. Kids are like, okay, yeah, Finding Dory. Adults are like, no, we got to go see this because, we grew up on Finding Nemo. So it's kind of funny if you say if they would have did that with Thanos, like waited 10 years and made Endgame. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That.
Imagine if all the Avengers movies now, imagine everything that's going on with Marvel now had to deal with the fact that they didn't bring everyone else back. Just they had to, like, this is what's going on right now.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, 10 years later, they're like, all of a sudden, like, the story builds up about the quantum realm and all these different stories. And all of a sudden, 10 years later, they're like, hey, we can go to the quantum realm and fucking bring everyone back that we lost 10 years ago. You know how crazy everybody would be? Like, imagine like Tony Stark, not Tony Stark, but like Spider-Man. Spider-Man died there, and there was no Spider-Man movies for 10 years. Then all of a sudden, 10 years later, they're like, oh, no, hey, we can bring everyone back. They'd be like, oh, shit, like, we about to bring every superhero back that we lost years ago?
Yeah.
Anyways, all right. Final thoughts on The Forgotten. What do you think? What's your opinion? Because I don't know if you've seen any other Korean movies, but this might be your first taste of what Korean cinema brings to the table. What's your opinion?
I want to say that I have, because I lived there for a year. But
yeah, but I mean, you can't, bro. Like Pornhub Korea don't have this kind of storylines.
Nobody watches.
It has great acting, some realistic acting.
What Joe Coy say? Nobody watches Asian porn. It come from diaphragm.
Listen, Pornhub, man, I don't know about the acting, but the stunts is great.
Oh gosh.
They all do their own stunts. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is your opinion of a movie like this, where at the end of the movie, none of the good guys win, none of the bad guys win. It's kind of just there.
I feel like it was more realistic. Like if this was a real story, it could end this way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now I think Homeboy jumping out the window. Like, I don't think it was too much. I don't think he had to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
I mean, because
I think him killing himself, I think it kind of had to, because he wasn't told that his dad hired someone to kill his mom, but he knew. And now it's like, instead of living with this fucking information, I'm done with this shit.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like he had to go through that. I mean, if he had to live with it, then that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah. I mean, him dying definitely didn't change the movie dynamic like that. Like it fit the movie.
Yeah.
I just don't think that he had to. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's all. But yeah, as far as the movie, final thoughts, whatever case may be, great movie, great build-up of story, great change of direction, as many times as it did. Like it wasn't a botched up change of direction.
Yeah.
It was a smooth transition.
Yeah.
Where you know what I'm saying?
Do you wish? I love the way the direction the movie went.
Mm-hmm.
Do you wish the movie had stayed in a certain like space? Like, do you wish the movie had stayed as my brother isn't actually my brother anymore, and became like a fucking crime thriller about what the fuck is going on because my brother's living a double life?
Honestly, no, because the way it all transitioned was good to me. Like the way it started as a you think you're watching a horror film of some haunted room in the house.
Yeah.
Then to come find out later that there's murders that were committed in that room that the guy did that he doesn't remember that he did.
Yeah.
No, the story was just amazing. It was a really an amazing story, in my opinion. Like I ain't seen a movie that as crazy as it sounds, we've watched quite a few movies.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, the ones that stand on top that we hold on to them. Silent Voice, Nothing to Hide. What's the other one? The one with Anthony Hopkins and
fucking
The Human Stain.
Human Stain, yeah.
Yeah, you know, and then this one where it's like the story is just that good. Like, why change it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a really good story.
Yeah.
I mean, no, we laughed at some of the acting parts, you know what I'm saying? But the story itself was good. I really don't got much negative to say about it.
I wouldn't change the story at all, but I'm kind of curious at what the story would have gone like if it was a horror. You know, there's something in this room.
See, I thought about that too, but at the same time, it's like, well,
what happened was awesome.
That's what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is, like, man, part of me goes, I wonder what they would have did if it was a matter of I'm moving into this house and all of a sudden I hear a bump in the night in this room I'm not supposed to go into.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I feel like if they would have kept it a horror film, I really don't think it would have played out as good.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
With that. Yeah, because I think the emotional changes in the movie were that good. Like the emotional changes, the story changes were you were engrossed enough in the story that you're like, oh fuck. Like if this was a TV show and it was like a little 6-episode miniseries, like what the fuck is going on? Like I'd be fucking like into it, like, oh shit, I can't wait to watch the next episode because some shit just happened that made me just change what I thought was going on in this story.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
So that's my final thoughts, man. I mean, it was good the way it was.
Yeah.
I said my one little gripe that I don't think Homeboy had to die, but him dying still didn't mess up the movie. It still made sense. You know what I'm saying?
You know what my final thought is? Motherfuckers, go see Korean movies. Just go see them because they're doing things in these movies that like you just don't get in American movies. Matter of fact, go online, see if you can go look up I Saw the Devil, the original Old Boy, fucking Memories of Murder. Memories of Murder. If you can find that online and watch it, watch that shit. If it's based on the first ever serial killer in Korean history, but it's fucking good. Matter of fact, even go see The Man from Nowhere. The Man from Nowhere is dope because it's a little more Americanized, so that it would be a good introduction into Korean cinema. But yeah, just don't just watch American movies. Watch movies from everywhere, and don't
definitely
about reading.
Definitely,
you know, even Chris is slightly illiterate, but he read. So if he can read, you can read.
Yeah, I read See Spot Run. I never forgot it.
Yep.
And then I read One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish. Look, why does everybody go to that book when we try to talk about reading?
Look, it's so simple, but so good.
But because even 50 Cent used it on Floyd Mayweather, didn't he? One Fish, Two Fish. Like everybody goes to that fucking book when it comes to reading.
He did use it on Floyd. Holy shit.
Everybody goes to that fucking book. Why? What is it about One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish?
And you know what? Dr. Seuss, Springfield's finest.
Yes, indeed.
We can do that. All right. Well, as always, this is Sarath and Chris's Movie Therapy Podcast. Once again, it's your boy Sarath, aka Makazi.
And your boy Chris Brown, aka Red Fort Delta. Y'all be good out there.
Yes, sir.